Back on the set here at the Festival of Dreams, we are so lucky to have Francis Bevan from Psychic TV. How are you, Francis?
I'm good.
Lovely to meet you.
The same here.
Now tell me, you've done a wonderful legacy and dedicated your life to this, and you've received a big award this year.
That's correct.
For your work. What is it about the work that you do that you like?
What is it I like about the work that I do is the fact is it is about giving guidance and direction to the people that that come to you for readings. You know, but it's also about putting people in contact with loved ones that have passed over. Because I'm not just a psychic, I'm also a medium. A medium.
So what's the difference between a psychic and a medium?
A psychic actually sort of tells you about your future and virtually sort of gives you guidance on every area of your life, whether it be your career life, your love life, your finances, health, etc. The medium puts you in contact with loved ones that have passed over. And the thing about the mediumship is about validating life after death. So it's about giving you proof of that survival. You know, so it's about the true medium should be able to pick up on specific events that the person who's passed and that you know about as well. So, but quite often those that have passed will also want to validate things that are going on in your life now to let you know that they are very much around you. That's the difference between the medium and the psychic. Okay, so spirit guides, is that what they would be? Well, yeah, but I would see it just mainly as your loved ones that are passed over, that are, yeah, well, to what would frame a better word, are your spirit guides. They're the ones that are there to guide you, you know. And some people sort of say they haven't lost anybody, but the thing is we have all lost grandparents, you know, even people sort of that go back in time.
Yes.
And quite often, sort of with those who say they haven't lost anybody, when they after they have the reading, they go home, they get validations from people that knew their grandparents, that sort of thing. Yes. But quite often with the mediumship side of things, it's people need closure. I had a couple come to me sort of in the last 2 months that have lost their 7-year-old boy. So that's giving them closure where their son is concerned. That's what mediumship does.
How did you get into it? Did you have this insight as a little boy?
I've been interested in psychic development really since I've been about 10 years old. I grew up with a mum who had quite a major interest in all the psychic side of things. And so hers came from when she was a child. So it's been passed on down the line. That's where my interest really started from. But at the age of 16 I went off and I joined the Navy, and then that didn't quite work out, so then I joined the Australian Federal Police Force. Right, so you've done a few different career moves. I've done a couple of things, but since 1984 all I've done is been a full-time psychic. So
working from a bureaucracy like government, moving into this world, it must be fascinating to think that there must be still rules that you work by, but it's a little bit more holistic in the approach.
Well, what's good about the fact is that the work that I did with the government is it gives you structure. So that means that you carry that into your business. So you're allowed to sit there and work through the business side and also do the creative side. Yes, so the readings naturally are the psychic side of things, but when you're in business you have to run it like it's a business. Yeah. Now tell me, like TV, and when you work on TV, when you're doing all these readings for people, does it tire you out? It does tire you out, and you can get what we term burnout. The fact is, because what you're doing, you're digging into very deep depths within yourself, and having to do that on sort of such a regular basis does burn you out. And when you're doing readings for people, do the messengers, is it all fast? Is it going through your mind so fast that you've got to decipher it? Yes, it does. It goes through very quickly. You've got to decipher, but you've also got to relay it to the person you're reading for, because you really need those validations. You know, that's what sort of, you know, that's your way of getting the proof that you're making that right connection. The person you're reading for can connect with what you're saying. Because to me it's pointless sitting down there and rambling for an hour. That's no benefit to you or to the client. Well, tell me about this award that you've got here, the International Psychics Association. Now, how do you do this? How do you get awarded something like this? This is actually get voted on by your peers. Right. See, we've got what's called the Australian Psychic Association.
Yes.
They've recently made a name change to the International Psychic Association.
Yes, yes.
But this gets voted on by your peers.
Right.
And the fact is that I've been awarded last night the 2014 Psychic Hall of Fame, but that means that my peers are recognising the last 30 years of hard work that I've done to try to lift the industry, you know, to a much more reputable, you know, line of business.
And I suppose that's something that you're all battling against, because you're changing it, and we're seeing those changes. And Psychic TV is just one of those new platforms that's bringing that to light.
That's right. Psychic TV is one of those new forms, but there's been a lot of things along the way that have been a big help, like, you know, with radio stations, you know, even if we go sort of back in time, there's been a lot of psychics that have been, you know, quite well known from radio. Even back in '93, I worked with Max Rowley on a talkback radio section that was there with callers phoning in, answering their actual questions. It was a late night segment, but it was quite popular. So,
well, look, congratulations on your award and for all the great work that you're doing. And you're here at the Festival of Dreams?
That's correct. Yeah, I'm here at the Festival of Dreams. I'm at stand 50. Doing face-to-face readings and also selling my 2 books. So
he's a busy man, Francis Bevan, here at the Festival of Dreams.